Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a pretty quick video. This is the Pinellas Park Circuit race up in Tampa, Florida. Cool thing about this course, we had the whole lane. We had both lanes for most of the course. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon start time, typical Florida race, 95 degrees out. It ended up raining and flooding the entire course right before we started, as is tradition. And then it stopped. So what happened was, and I knew there was a couple things. Everybody, 95% of the field quits when it rains. Second, people don't keep up on their nutrition when it rains. They don't drink enough water. They don't eat because it's cooler out. But you're still sweating because it's still humid in Florida. So I knew with it being a longer race, a lot of people would put in a lot of big efforts in the first half of the race chasing me, that they would burn themselves out. So that's exactly what I did. I kept very, very aggressive in the first half of the race. Ended up causing a breakaway pretty early, like 5 miles into the race, and we had 8 to 10 people in this, and we were working really well together. The thing is that I knew the chase group was bringing us back. And once the chase group was just about 50 yards off the back of me, I attacked the group I was in, and I caused a lot of people to be upset because we had a good thing going. But I knew we were going to get caught, and I was hoping that a lot of people were tired in this breakaway from like the 5 laps that we just did, that maybe I could sneak away solo and just put in a huge effort and go and take the race solo. Unfortunately, that did not happen. I was a pretty marked man in this race, so most people kept a really close eye on me. Once we were caught, my teammate Will was actually here at this race. So he came up and he was like, yo man, I just dusted myself trying to catch you guys. How about you go sit in the back, let me just pull, kind of cover moves, and then we'll figure something out towards the end of the race. And I was like, great, cool. Went to the back and he just put in long, steady pulls. Nobody really attacked, he just kept a really hard tempo. From there, he launched an attack. Shortly after that, one guy tried to bridge to it, and I laid down a really hard effort to go to it. Right now you can see I'm bridging to Will, and I knew, I got a lot of chuckles going, way to bring back your teammate. Well, I already knew that he didn't really have a 15-mile effort into him. So I was like, okay, if I can get up the road with him, then I can help him and we can go 1-2. But if they don't let me go up, then he's going to burn out anyways, and he's not going to have a good placement at all. So I said, let me try to go. Unfortunately, they brought us back, because of the alerting of 2 riders going up the road from the same team. That's detriment, you don't want that. So once I was caught, we went into this limbo of attack, bring it back, attack, bring it back. That typical road race scenario where you sit stagnant and nobody really does much. We ended up going 20 miles an hour for some of the race towards the end. I even saw 16 miles an hour when the winning move went. And you'll see that this is the stretch coming up to the winning move. And the guy that put it in, his name is Yip. And he's a really, really strong time trialist and somebody that really stays quiet within the peloton. And I've seen him go up to the road and take wins because he's not marked. And that's the key. He's not explosive. He just, right here, you can see he zips off the side to the right and he creates a gap. And everybody's so focused on what I'm doing and a couple other key players in this race that he goes. And I was like, you guys just let a really good time trialist go up the road with 2 laps to go. And they're all like, yeah, I know. So from here, I launched, I don't even say this an attack, I put down a 500-watt effort and I created a little bit of separation. And when I looked back, they let the gap open with 2 laps to go. And I was like, oh, sweet. So I went into this super tuck TT mode that's highly illegal from the UCI and bridged the Yip. Once I caught Yip, I put in a little attack down, seeing if he was willing to go with me or if he was just going to let me pass. He hung on, and from there I said, hey, are you going to sprint? I'll pull you around for the next 2 laps if you don't sprint. And he said, I won't sprint. And I was like, awesome. From here, pulled him around for 2 laps, and I took the win. So overall, great race. Awesome, always supporting Florida cycling. We got a couple other races coming up on the schedule, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.